And Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky has said that he will agree to direct talks with Vladimir Putin to end the war with Russia. His comments come amid high anticipation of talks to begin, with the war nearing 3 years since Moscow's invasion. In an interview, Zelensky was asked how he would feel if he sat opposite Putin at a negotiating table. He said that if that is the only setup which can bring peace to the citizens of Ukraine, they will go for that setup. He added that he will be with 4 participants but will not be kind to Putin as he considers him an enemy. Last week, Putin said Moscow would hold talks with Ukraine but ruled out speaking directly to Zelensky. Both countries have tried to rush an advantage on the battlefield ahead of possible talks. Zelensky has conceded that Ukraine is unlikely to get back some of its territory that it lost to Russia, saying that the support provided by Kyiv's partners is insufficient. Further, Ukraine and the EU are concerned that Donald Trump will force Kyiv to make unfair concessions to Moscow. Earlier this week, Trump said he wanted Ukraine's strategic minerals in exchange for aid and security from the United States, and Zelensky has now called on U.S. companies to invest in his country's rare earths. Zelensky has said that it will be fair to give U.S. companies access to the minerals as Washington has helped Kyiv fend off Russian forces. He called the idea an important economic point in what he calls his victory plan.
Because if it's all under Russian control, other countries and other companies will come in, including Iran and North Korea. I talked to him about this. I would like the U.S. business. I know that he is very interested in entering Ukraine to develop this field here.
Later in the day, Zelensky also said that his team has begun substantive discussions with the new U.S. administration. Further, the Ukrainian president mentioned his discussion with the IAEA chief over the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. And on Tuesday, International Atomic Energy Agency chief Rafael Grossi inspected an electricity distribution substation in Kyiv and warned that attacks on Ukraine's power grid could pose a risk of nuclear accident by disrupting supply.
The reason that this is so important from the perspective of the IAEA, of course, is because of the influence of this situation on the safety of the nuclear power plant's operation. Having external power supply is essential. A nuclear power plant produces, as we all know, power, electricity, but it needs also this electricity in order to ensure its safety operation.
For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.